Hello and welcome to the Anime Madness podcast. I am your host, HenDiddy, and I am joined here tonight with my great co-host, Killer Coat 412,
What's up? What's up?
the Pervy man himself, Pervy Sage,
What's good?
the head of the Jaeger's Taco,
Sage is drunk.
He's
and the
the
man
tipsy
full of
sage.
bones, the man full of bones, and it's past his time of the year, Skeletony Bones.
Hello.
And we are going to be doing Best Ecchi Anime today. So the slideshow is not as fun and presentable as they've been because yeah, it's etchy.
Be. And that's just it. It can't be.
It can't be. So, where's my notebook? There it
Hey,
is.
Lady Sage.
Hello, hello, Lady Sage. So, just like the previous weeks, we're gonna get our predictions in. So, Cope, what do you think is going to win? And the list is in the Discord in the characters chosen. If you don't remember everything on
Um, Give me a minute.
it.
Um, Me and Josh are in the middle of the game right now. Sorry.
I can move on to Sage then. Sage, what's your prediction?
I don't even know if he is like able to
He's
hear because every single time he's talked, I've heard him through Taco's mic and not his own.
he's been very confused the whole time.
Oh, it's etchy. There's gonna be confusion. All right, Taco, what do you think?
Why the hell are you a sensei? Just because it's funny.
Okay, why the hell are you here, Sensei?
Sure. Close enough. I don't know. I read it really quick.
That's what
And
it is. Yeah.
Tony?
Food Wars.
Food Wars. I think
Ask why I was so dead set on saying that so fast.
I think it's gonna be Mushoku Tensei.
Fair.
Oh, I should have said Food Wars just because of Gordon Ramsay from
He's
yesterday.
not in it. It's disappointing.
B.
Cool. Do you have yours yet?
Yeah. Kill a kill.
Kill a kill. And Sage.
I'm gonna put my vote for High School DxD.
All right. So we got our
Why am I not surprised?
y'all are killing me.
Of course.
So
Not
let's
yet.
get right. Don't even. Oh my god. All right, let's get right into this. With match one, we have our number one seed with an 8.22 out of 10 versus our number 16 seed with a 6.35 out of 10 with Mushoku Tensei versus Ero Manga Sensei. Now, y'all know what Mushoku Tensei is, but do y'all need a rundown on um, Ero Manga Sensei?
I know absolutely none of these, and maybe except like three that I've heard of.
Well, you should know Mushoku Tensei. It's an isekai.
The ones I've heard of.
So it's basically a standard isekai, but um it has a lot of etchy elements to it with the way Rudius, the main character, is. And for our manga sensei, 1 year ago, Sagiri Izumi became step-siblings with Masamune Izumi, but the sudden death of their parents tears their new family apart, resulting in Sagiri becoming a shut-in, which cut her off from her brother in society. While caring for what's left of his family, Masamune earns a living as a published light novel author, with one small problem: he never actually met his acclaimed illustrator, Ero Manga Sensei. Infamous for drawing the most lewd erotica through an embarrassing chain of events, he learns that his very own little sister was his partner the whole time. As new characters and challenges appear, Masamune and Sekiri must now face the light novel industry together. Ero Manga Sensei follows the development of their relationship and their struggle to become successful. And as Sagiri slowly grows out of her shell, just how long will she be able to hide her true persona from the rest of the world? So that's that. Well, I moved the dice because I put all my One Piece pops on my bookshelf. As I drop one of my dice. All right. Rolling the d6 to see who goes first. Tony!
Oh, sweet. I go first.
By the way, if I start
First down.
stuttering or smacking my lips a lot, I did the Hot Ones box challenge,
Oh, yeah.
and let's just say the bomb was killer. It sucked. But with that said, Tony, you are first.
Mushoku Tensei.
All right. I am also voting for Mushoku Tensei.
Not
Cope.
that Aramanga Sensei is bad, but Mushoku Tensei is much better.
Yeah.
I shall third that vote.
All right. Taka
I'm gonna fourth that vote.
and Sage.
I'm gonna fifth that vote.
And we
I
get our
was
first.
I
We
was
get our
waiting for it to start off already.
we have our first sweep of the night with Mushoku Tensei sweeping Eromanga Sensei. Moving
I
into
was really just
number two, we have our number 5 seed with a 7.50 out of 10, Prison School, versus our number 12 seed with a 6.79 out of 10, How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. Now, I know Cope has seen How Not to Summon a Demon Lord.
so
I
have I.
believe, yeah, Tony has as well. I don't think anyone but me has seen Prison School.
I'd say so.
All
That
right, so
sounds right.
here's the synopsis for Prison School. Hachimitsu Private Academy, an elite all-girls high school, opens its grandiose doors to male students for the first time in its history. The 5 males who enroll, however, are a merry band of perverts who are unable to communicate with girls. The cluster of misfits is composed of foreign delinquent Shingo, the strange and sickly Joe, the overweight Andre, the intelligent Gakudo, and Kiyoshi, the most normal person of the bunch. Feeling troubled due to their lack of female interaction, the 5 boys embark on a dangerous mission to peek on several girls while they are bathing. However, owing to a series of mishaps, their operation ultimately failed, resulting in the boys' actions being exposed to the entire school. For their crimes, the boys are sentenced to 1 month of imprisonment by the menacing underground student council. Little do the unforgiving beauties of the council know, the boys' perverted and unusual antics are just going to worsen.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. What made them think that punishing these boys would make them like not just like get worse?
It's bad because 3 out of the 5 of the boys crave the punishment. Like they
Yeah,
want
it's just like God. What, did they think it was a good idea? They should have just ostracized them rather than put them in the prison and punish them. Just like
so
ignore them.
they thought it was a great idea because that's how the schools always work.
Yeah, and little did they know that boys operate a little differently.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. It's how many episodes is it?
Wasn't it 24?
Oh, this is the manga. Oh, the adaptation. 12.
12. Wow, it's a lot shorter than I thought it was.
And the anime actually has a different synopsis.
Really?
Yeah. Located on the outskirts of Tokyo, Hachimitsu Private Academy is the prestigious all-girls boarding school famous for its high-quality education and disciplined students. However, this is all about to change due to the revision of the school's most iconic policy, as boys are now able to enroll as well. At the start of the first semester, under the new decree, a mere 5 boys have been accepted, efficiently splitting the student body ratio of 200 girls to 1 boy. Kiyoshi, Gaku, Shingo, Andre, and Joe are quickly cast away without having a chance to make any kind of first impression. Unable to communicate with their fellow female students, the eager boys set their sights on a far more dangerous task, peeping into the girls' bath. It's only after their plan is thoroughly decimated by the infamous underground student council that the motley crew find their freedom abruptly taken from them. As they are thrown into the school's prison with the sentence of an entire month as punishment, thus begins the tale of the boys' harsh lives in prison school. A righteous struggle that will ultimately test the bonds of friendship and perverted brotherhood.
That makes it sound so much better. I'm not gonna lie.
There's literally one point where the one dude's antics are so bad it makes the girl pee herself.
Ugh. Oh wait, I think I know what scene that
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
Ugh, it's so bad.
it's so bad. And then there's the one scene where the dude literally shits himself in class to give the main character an out to being able to go talk to the girl he likes.
Oh my god, what the hell?
It's one of the funniest clips in anime I've ever seen.
My god.
Oh, but the main character is the one that's the most normal. He's like, he just wants a normal high school life. But the rest of the boys were like, no, you're part of our friend group now because we're the only boys in the school. So basically, if it wasn't for those other boys, he would have a perfectly normal time.
Well, maybe not normal, but
Well, maybe not
this,
normal because he still had trouble talking to women.
but he'd have a more normal than with them.
Yes. So with this, so let's get into the votings. Taco, you're up first this time.
I'm gonna go with how to summon a demon lord.
No,
How
it's how
not?
not. It's
Yeah, that's what I
definitely
said.
not how to.
Yeah,
That's
they
I
what I
just
just
definitely
heard
said.
how.
they
I said
definitely
not.
failed to the point where the slave color that was supposed to go on him goes on both of them.
I said not. Yes, I think I
I
did.
didn't. I didn't hear it, but you
I
might have.
didn't hear it either. Either way, Sage, your vote.
I'm going to second that on the how not to summon a demon lord. We got it that time.
Cope.
Cool.
My mic's muted. How not to summon a demon lord?
Alright, I'm also voting for how not to summon Demon Lord. And Tony.
I'm not to summon a demon lord. Given how funny prison school sounds, it should. But it's just like,
It's funny but weird as shit.
yeah, it's just like, oh god, it's kind of like why. But Demon Lord is funny,
Demon Lord's funny and is actually good.
and yeah, Diablo's actually a good character too.
Other than Rudius, I would say Diablo is probably one of the best main characters on this entire list.
Thank God.
Which
No,
accounts for how low it's ranked.
yeah, but I think that's just because it's an isekai. People generally have a negative look towards isekai.
Well, I mean, look at Mushoku Tensei.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, like, to,
There,
like,
there is one other on here where the main character is better than Diablo, though.
what would you say that is?
No Game No Life.
I'd put Food Wars up there too. Soma's pretty cool. He's
Soma's
pretty
pretty
cool.
good.
I'd put
Moving
him
on
on par with
to
Diablo at least.
match three, we have our number three seed, which is one of the best ones on this list, with an 8.04 out of 10, Kill a Kill, and our number 14 seed with a 6.69, nice, out of 10,
Of
Infinite Stratos.
course, that's its rating.
And I know everyone here knows Kill a Kill, correct?
Yes.
See.
All right, so Infinite Stratos is the one that I got to give a uh, synopsis read on. All right, here we go. Infinite Stratos. So, kind of think of Live, Die, Repeat with the exoskeletons. They're more similar to the exoskeletons in Edge of Tomorrow, Live, Die, Repeat, than any other exoskeleton medium. But an exoskeleton weapon engineered by Japan, Infinite Stratos, or IS, can be piloted by only women. Its power and combat prowess are so immense that the international treaty has been signed banning its use as a military asset. When it's discovered that a 15-year-old Ichika Orimura is the only male capable of steering an IS, he is forcibly enrolled into the Infinite Stratos Academy, an all-female boarding school, the students of which graduate to become IS pilots. At this training school, Ichika is reunited with two of his childhood friends, Hoki Shinonono and Liguan Huang, and best friends Celia Alcott. So Hoki Shinonono is a Japanese representative. Lingwen Huang is a Chinese representative. Celia Alcott is a British representative. And IS is representative from the United an IS representative from the United Kingdom. Oh, gee, I didn't just say that. Guided by the legendary pilot Chifu Orimura, their strict homeroom teacher, and Ichika's older sister. Ichika and the girls will need to use everything at their disposal to defend themselves at their academy against the dangers that will arise during the course of their thrilling school life. So the cool thing about the English dub of this one, and why I think the dub of IS is better than the sub of it, is in the sub they're all Japanese, but in the dub, Cecilia Alcott is played with a British accent. Francois is played with a French accent, and there's one other representative that has an accent. It's not Lingu. Can't remember who it is. It's been a while since I watched it. But with that said, Tony, you are first,
My vote will be for Kill la Kill.
and I will
Actually,
be.
no, not Kill la Kill. It's
Oh,
a brown-haired girl's name, Mako, right?
oh,
For her.
Matoy's friend.
Yes, the main character's best friend
I
that kind
think
of
that I think
forced her
that's
way.
Mako.
Mako. My vote's for Mako.
All right, the voice. My vote is going to be for Ryotoi Matoi or Ryoku Matoi. Jesus Christ, her name is so difficult to pronounce. Cope,
Yeah, I'm just gonna go kill the kill.
He's gonna make it simple.
Sage,
I'm also gonna go kill a kill.
and Taco.
Kill a kill.
Another sweep.
Another sweep. This is the first time we've ever had three sweeps in a row.
I could believe it.
Moving into match number 4, we have our number 6 seed with a 7.29 out of 10 versus our number 11 seed with a 6.92 out of 10, with the number 6 seed being High School DD and the number 11 seed being Keijo. So everyone here knows High School DD, correct?
I know
Or
that
do
it's
we want to read the synopsis of it just to see how it is?
no. Well, you mean you can, but I'm pretty sure it's just he's in high school. He gets powers from like perviness, and it's kind of harem, but kind of not. You know what I mean?
All right. High school student Issei Hyodo is your run-of-the-mill pervert who does nothing proactive with his life. Peeping
All
on
right.
women, peeping on women and dreaming of having his own harem one day. Things seem to be looking up for Issei when a beautiful girl asks him out on a date, although she turns out to be a fallen angel who brutally kills him. However, he gets a second chance at life when a beautiful senior student, Rias Gremory, who is a top-class devil, revives him as her servant, recruiting Issei into the ranks of the school's occult research club. Slowly adjusting to his new life, Issei must train and fight in order to survive in the violent world of angels and devils. Each new adventure leads to many hilarious and risque moments with his new comrades, all the while keeping his new life a secret from his friends and family in high school DD.
That makes it sound so much more different than what I had pictured in my head.
Should I go to the sequel? Because that's
What do
just
you mean the sequel, like season 2?
yeah, new.
Okay.
The misadventures of Issei Hyodo, a high school pervert and aspiring Heron King, continue in High School DD New. As the members of the Occult Research Club carry out their regular activities, it becomes increasingly obvious that there is something wrong with their knight, the unusually composed and alert Yuto Kiba. Soon Issei learns of Kiba's dark, bloody past and his connection to the mysterious holy swords. Once the subject of a cruel experiment, Kiba now seeks revenge on all those who wronged him. With the return of an old enemy as well as the appearance of two new holy sword wielding beauties, it is long It isn't long before Issei and his devil comrades are plunged into a twisted plot once more.
Hmm.
It actually is describing the plot and not like the actual plot of the story.
I'm not just saying, hey, yeah, this guy likes boobies. Like, it's
For,
great.
for season 3, this is where things turn up in
Wait,
the
I
plot.
forgot that this has so many seasons comparatively to other shows.
4 seasons and the 5th season in the works, apparently.
Goodness.
Like I said, the actual plot of the story between like the dragons is why I watch it. It's good. The Red Dragon Emperor, Issei Hyodo, and the Occult Research Club are back in action as summer break comes for the students of Kyo Academy. After their fight with Issei's sworn enemy Volley and the Chaos Brigade, it is clear just how inexperienced Rios Grimary's team is. As a result, she and Azazel lead the club on an intense training regimen in the underworld to prepare them for the challenges that lie ahead. While they slowly mature as a team, Issei will once again find himself in intimate situations with the girls of the Occult Research Club. Meanwhile, their adversaries grow stronger and more numerous as they rally their forces. And with the sudden appearance of Loki, the evil god of Norse mythology, the stage is set for epic fights and wickedly powerful devils in High School DD Born. This is making it sound good.
Yeah,
Like better than it is.
it's just saying plot. There's nothing else besides the plot.
Yeah. And now the worst of the 4 seasons that are out because of the studio change and the animation dip.
Okay, so you say that
Uh,
for not for story, gotcha.
High School DD Hero, the 4th season. After rescuing his master Rias Grimmery from the dimensional gap, Red Dragon Emperor and aspiring harem king Issei Hyodo can finally return to his high school activities alongside fellow members of the Occult Research Club, Yuto Kiba, Asia Argento, Zenobia Quarta, and Arena Shindo. The group soon embarks on a school trip to Kyoto. While peacefully visiting a temple, thanks to Ria's spell, an attacking group of local yokai breaks the calm atmosphere. Once the altercation ends, the club learns that the mythical nine-tailed fox that protected the city was abducted, and that someone has framed them for the act. Issei and his friends will now have to fight to protect the city and save their school trip from a planned disaster. In the meantime, Rias, who had to stay in Tokyo with what the fuck? How did you say her name again? Is it Akeno?
No, I don't know.
Himijima, and Koneko Toju grows increasingly restless to have left the perverted Issei alone with the other girls of the Occult Research Club. Beyond the vague anxiety, what is the exact nature of the feelings Rias has been struggling with for the past few months? So that's High School DD. And that made it sound so much better than it is. Don't get me wrong, I still like the plot, but the etchiness is insane. And for Keijo, Japan's latest competitive sport, Keijo, is dictated by a simple set of rules. Female-only participants must stand on circular platforms floating in a pool, referred to as lands, with the goal of being knocked off goal of being with the goal being to knocking off opponents using only their breast and butts. Despite this outlandish premise, the sport attracts millions of viewers across the country and boasts a lavish prize pool. Many aspiring athletes take up the challenge in hopes of becoming the next national champion. After graduating from high school, the lively 17-year-old Nozumi Kamishimi enters the world of Keijo, hoping to bring home a fortune to her poor family. As a gifted gymnast, Nozomi quickly proves herself as a tough competitor after stealing the spotlight in her debut tournament. Meeting new friends and rivals as she climbs the ranks, Nozomi discovers that the path to stardom as a Keijo player is filled with intense competition that will challenge not only her body, but also her soul. This never got fully adapted. The manga has like 20 some volumes, and they only adapted like the first 6. So with all that said, Taka, what are you voting for?
High school.
High school DD?
The plot got me.
Sage?
I'm also voting for high school DxD.
Don't say the X in this one. It's like Hunter x Hunter.
He says the X in every
I
single
say
one.
I do say the X and everything.
So you say the X in Hunter x Hunter?
I'm American. I say X's. I'll
It's
say Hunter x Hunter. I don't care.
Oh, boo-hoo. He says the name of the series how he wants. Everyone knows what he's referring
There's
to.
a silent letter in Taco's actual last name. But do I try to say it? Yes, I do. Do I sound stupid? Yes, I do.
Can't confirm.
okay. Once we go
Yeah,
off live, I gotta hear.
speaking of his last name, whenever he messages me while I'm driving in the car, it pronounces it completely different on how we pronounce it.
You have to tell me
Okay.
it says it when we're
What?
done.
Once we get off live,
Holy hell, I
you
gotta hear
gotta
it.
say this. I gotta hear what it
So,
sounds like in the car. I gotta hear what it actually sounds
without
like, and
saying
how
his last
Sage
name,
says it.
I can explain. So, the first two letters of his last name are CZ.
Oh God, I can
Okay?
already see which one Sage tries to pronounce.
So,
It's a
I
clusterfuck.
it,
don't doubt that.
you know how it, in like
Z is a
hockey,
difficult
the
letter.
Czech
Other?
Republic.
These are pretty difficult levers, I do agree.
So it says like Czech Republic
Oh my
because
god, it
it's
says
CZ.
CH?
Yeah.
Holy shit, that is hella wrong. That's hilarious.
Oh boy, oh boy. All
That's
right.
that's atrocious.
Hope, what is your vote?
Uh, High school DD.
I'm also voting for high school DD. Tony,
Oh, high school DD.
is it bad that I still smell the damn wings? I still smell them. My nose was running for like an hour.
Damn.
I completed it though.
Nice.
I completed it. I did not quit because the rules of the Hot Ones challenge is to take at least one bite of each wing. And I took two bites of the bomb.
So does it claim on how big of a bite you have to take?
No, you can take a little nip.
That's cheating.
I mean, it is
I
cheating.
didn't. It is,
Yeah.
but just a little dab of some of the, especially like the bomb. Just a little dab of it is all you really need for the effects to take place. So with that said, four sweeps in a row.
Yeah.
Um, I think I already have a title for the YouTube upload.
Get the brooms.
Get the brooms. And if you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and check out all the links down in the description below.
Random plug insert.
Yeah, plug for all of y'all mainly, and the sponsor, of course, which you can see right there. Grab yourself some Rogue Energy, and in the description on YouTube, it'll have the link to take you straight to Rogue Energy with the code Madness5. Moving on to match 5, we have our number 4 seed with a 7.81 out of 10, Shokugeki no Soma, versus our number 13 seed with a 6.76 out of 10, Freezing. Now, I'm sure everyone in here knows what Food Wars is.
I know what it is, but it doesn't have Gordon Ramsay, and that upsets me.
It's Hell's Kitchen with high schoolers and a shit ton of ecchi. Um, the synopsis of Freezing Decades into the future, humanity is under siege by an alien race known as Novas. These inhuman beings leave devastation in their wake whenever they appear. With the efforts to stave them off becoming known as Nova Clashes, young women known as Pandoras and young men known as Limiters are implemented with stigma to give them superhuman powers and are trained in military academies, where they must learn to work together if humanity is to have a chance of surviving. Freezing tells the story of Kazuya Aoi as he sets out for his first day at the West Genetics Military Academy, right when a battle royale is being undertaken by the Pandoras. It is here that he mistakes Saltzir El Bridget, a powerful Pandora known as the Untouchable Queen, and as his deceased sister and embraces her. Though he caught, I can't talk. Though he cost her the match, she finds that his touch doesn't drive her away and decides to take him as her limiter. The only question is whether or not their partnership can survive the machinations of their upperclassmen and the impending battle with the Novas. With that said, Taco, what is your vote for?
Food Wars.
Shokugeki no Soma. Sage?
I'm also gonna vote for Food Wars.
Cope?
Food Wars.
I am going to be voting for Freezing.
You had to ruin it.
Had to ruin it. Food Wars.
Sorry that Food Wars. I'm halfway through season 3, and like the first season like piqued my interest, and then season 2 and 3 is just like, oh, this is just on. It's
And
literally how it felt with me.
that is, I think, the wrong way to think of Food Wars because it doesn't. It just gets more and more hype with the cooking each season.
I think I have to get to season 4 or at least finish season 3. But from what I've watched, season 1 has been the best season so far.
It's been a while since I've watched it because that was a before college thing.
Yeah. And Freezing, Tony, you probably know this one. The Asterisk War and Chivalry of a Failed Knight. You know those two?
No,
Wow, damn. Freezing reminds me of those, but instead of just tournaments between students, it's actually fighting aliens.
interesting. Okay,
So that's why I voted for it. Not to ruin the streak. It's still gonna be Brooms out because this is the most sweeps we've ever had just in the first round. Moving on
It's
to
rigged.
match 6. I know I'm gonna have to get a synopsis for both of these. We have how heavy are the dumbbells you lift at the number 7 seed with a 7.25 out of 10.
yeah, don't know that one.
And Monster Masume with a 6.96 out of 10 at the 10 seed.
Know that one.
So, how heavy are the dumbbells you lift? During a regular after-school grub crawl, gluttonous high schooler Hibeki Sakura is confronted about her ever-expanding waistline by her best friend Ayuki Urahara. And it's spelled differently than Kisuke, so don't worry.
Darn.
With her attempts at solidarity exercise failing miserably, Hibiki decides to join the newly opened Silverman Gym. At her orientation, Hibeki runs into student council president and school idol Akemi Soryun. However, it soon turns out that Hibeki is in for a lot more than she bargained for. Not only is Silverman Gym full of world-renowned bodybuilders and athletes, but to make matters worse, Akemi turns out to be a total muscle fetishist. Grossed out by this scene unfolding before her eyes, Hibeki begins to leave, only to be stopped by trainer Naruto Machio. Completely enthralled with her newfound Prince Charming, Hibeki signs up as a gym member. Now, as a result of her spur-of-the-moment decision, Hibeki must adapt to her new lifestyle. So, have you ever seen the anime meme where it's like this, like twig of a guy who all of a sudden flexes
Yes.
and he's extremely buff? It's from this.
Yes. Okay. Cool. That's funny.
Briggs 88 actually got me intrigued in this one, but I still have yet to watch it.
Hmm.
Um, Now we have Monster Musume, Everyday Life with Monster Girls. You guys can probably see where this is going already.
I already know. It's great. I love it. I feel so bad for the main character, but I want to be him.
Weirdo alert confirmed.
Yeah, all right, buddy.
Weirdo alert confirmed. Man wants to be surrounded by monster girls with big titties.
Hey, do you see a problem with that? I don't.
Oh, I can't even say anything about the only one that doesn't have big titties because she's a minor. She's the only minor too.
B?
That's
Yeah,
disturbing.
Harpy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, she is, isn't she?
She's the only minor.
She's also stupid. I mean,
Well,
so
I mean, the slime is technically a minor.
the slime is technically an illegal immigrant as well, but they don't
Yeah,
care.
the slime's a weird one. We don't talk about the slime.
She's a very weird character.
There's also another one we don't talk about, and she is in the back center. We do not talk about her.
Oh, the spider? What are you
No,
talking about?
no,
No, you said back center. Yeah, we love the spider. Spider girl, great.
no, no. I have arachnophobia. You know this.
Yeah, I don't like real spiders, but but she's an exception.
No,
She's not real, and
no.
she's also, you know,
The snake or the horse, but that's all you're getting out of me.
man, you're so boring.
Hey, there's a spider behind you.
Shut up.
Hey,
Don't, don't even joke with that.
What's that crawling on your chair?
Don't
It's
even
Peter
start.
Parker!
oh, it's huge.
Don't even start with that.
It
We
looks
should
a
get
little
said
furry
nothing but
too.
pictures of spiders from Australia to the group.
No.
Is that
That's
a
all.
huntsman, bro? It's a to eat your head.
The huntsman, dude. The huntsman is one of the most intriguing spiders in the world, though.
It really is.
I
Oh, is that
researched.
a Goliath bird eater behind you? You're about to die.
I researched the. No, you got to worry about the brown recluse and the black widow.
Yeah, those are poisonous. You're going to die of shock and heart attack if you
Every
saw a Goliath bird
every
eater.
every spider is poisonous, dude.
No, no, no. Venomous. Poisonous is if you eat it, you die.
Well,
Venomous is if
but,
they bite you.
but every spider is actually venomous. No there's no spider species that does not contain venom.
Well, yeah, that's because that's their a form of attack because they got small mouths.
Yeah, and 90% of spiders actually cannot bite humans.
Well, yeah, because their jaws aren't strong enough to pierce our skin.
It's not that they are
Oh,
strong enough.
it's the fangs aren't big enough. That's right.
They're not. They're not big enough. That's why one of the deadliest, technically not an arachnid, but there's been no human deaths from it, is the daddy longlegger.
Do you know that just that's actually just like talks about like a million different forms of arachnids? I looked this up recently. Daddy longlegs just refers to the harvestman, which isn't even a spider. It's just an arachnid that's got really long legs.
It's not even an arachnid. It doesn't
It
have two.
is.
It does not have two body segments.
Bruv, I looked it up. I've looked up
I have
arachnids
two.
recently.
Yes,
I
bro.
looked it up 2 weeks ago. Don't fight me on this.
Arachnids have 8 legs and two body segments. That's why a scorpion is not
I'm
an
just.
insect or an arachnid, because a scorpion has 3 body segments but 8 legs.
Get him, bruv. Get him.
A scorpion doesn't fall into either insect or arachnid because it's a mixture of both. It has 8 legs and 3 body segments. Arachnids have 8 legs and 2 body segments. Daddy longleggers only have one.
Bro, I don't even know if you know what you're talking about because they are.
Ooh, get him.
Either way, Monster Musume,
If my laptop wouldn't load the page. Jeez, what's going on?
with his parents abroad, Kimihito Kurosu lived a quiet, unremarkable life alone until monster girls came crowding in. This alternate reality presents cutting-edge Japan, the first country to promote the integration of non-human species into society. After the incompetence of interspecies exchange coordinator Agent Smith leaves Kimihito as the homestay caretaker of Lamia and named Mia. Of a Lamia named Mia. That's the snake girl. The newly minted Darling quickly attracts girls of various breeds, resulting in an ever-growing harem flush with eroticism and attraction. Unfortunately for him and the ladies, sexual interactions between species is forbidden. I like how they lead that with unfortunately. Like, what?
Yeah, it's unfortunate because they're people too, but they can't you know be people technically.
Um, the only loophole is through an experimental marriage provision. Kimihito's life becomes fraught with an abundance of creature-specific caveats, and the sensitive interspecies law as the passionate affection of lusty women hound his every move, seeking his romantic and sexual affections, with new species often appearing and events materializing out of thin air. Where Kimihito and his harem go is anyone's guess. The manga and light novels are still publishing, by the way.
Yes, I want a season 2 because there's so much more that happens.
Yeah, it does have light novel, but its main source material is the manga, and it is still publishing to this day. It started in 2012.
Hmm. It's an old one. I say old. It's what do you call it? That's the mid generation.
There's currently 18 volumes of manga,
Hmm.
with volume 18 not releasing with no English release date yet.
Sad. When did it release though?
In Japan, February of this year.
Ah, okay, so it's still pretty recent, so I can understand no English yet.
It's monthly to bi-monthly, sometimes tri-monthly chapter release.
That's pretty slow.
4 years ago, chapter 67 released.
Wow. That is pretty. That is very slow.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I mean, it's hard written with one hand, so.
Oh my god, dude. You did not just go there.
Hey, listen, you're gonna really grill me for that joke on this topic? Really? Of all
Not
times to make it, I think this is the most fitting.
Taka, you have first vote, by the way.
Thought he went last time. Did I go first last time?
Yes, you
Yeah, I
did.
think
Man, it's already been that long. I forgot.
I'm
I
gonna
think.
go Monster Museum.
Taco, Tony. Yeah, Taka.
I'm gonna go Monster Museum.
Musume.
Musume, whatever.
Sure.
Monster Museum also works.
museum.
Sage.
I'm gonna go with how heavy are your dumbbells? How heavy
It
are the
wasn't me
dumbbells
this
you left?
time. It wasn't me this time.
At least 5 pounds.
Cope.
Monster.
I'm going with how heavy are the dumbbells you lift.
Let's freaking go. Monster
Mon-
Musume. Let's go.
Monster Musume wins 3-2.
Absolutely goated series.
Ooh, very. But I still need to watch how heavy are the dumbbells you lift, and I heard Brigo said it's insanely good, and Briggs is a gym rat, so that's probably why he likes it.
Also, I have the Wikipedia page pulled up to correct our discussion from before. Arachnids are a class of joint-legged invertebrate animals, and the subphylum, not even going to try and pronounce it, include, among others, spiders, scorpions, ticks, mites, pseudoscorpions, harvestmen, camel spiders, whip spiders, and I'm not even trying to pronounce that, whip scorpions.
So scorpions have been fully classified as arachnids.
The reason why is because the basic form of them is
Their third body segment is their tail.
adult arachnids have 8 legs attached to the cephalothorax. It doesn't matter how many. The basic characteristics is the 2 body segments. That's not a requirement to be an arachnid.
Okay.
It's just
So
8 legs, that
I admit
centerpiece.
I was wrong. I
Because
will
I
admit.
just had this discussion,
Hmm.
like 2 weeks ago. So because I saw ticks and mites, and I'm like, wait, ticks and mites are arachnids?
That's just creepy.
The
Is
more you
creepy.
know.
We don't have that sound bit, damn it. But we could do this.
Wow, wow. Yes! Same brain.
Moving into match 7, we have our number 8 seed with a 7.20 out of 10, Trinity 7. And our number 9 seed with a 7.07 out of 10, High School of the Dead. Tony, you are first. Do you need input on Trinity 7?
I've heard of it. I've seen a clip, and it was really funny. I don't really know what the plot of it is, though.
Alright, Trinity 7. One day, the bright red sun stopped shining, causing the breakdown phenomenon, the destruction of Arita Kasaguga's town, and the disappearance of the people inhabiting it. Oh, quick pause, quick pause. How do I? I can't remember how to do this.
How to do what? What are
Oh,
you trying to do?
Tony. Thank you, Cope.
Oh, wow, look at that. Bot.
Yeah, thank you, Cope.
Oh, that might be a
Enhanced,
whole storybook.
enhanced jam BP. Well, I want to know what flavor jam he was if he's enhanced, and why he's in cahoots with BP oil.
Yeah.
Bro, he balling.
Back to the synopsis. Uh, However, it is not yet lost. By utilizing the magical grimoire given to him by his childhood friend and cousin Hiroji Kasaguga, Arita's world gets artificially reconstructed. In order to investigate the phenomena, Lilith Asami appears before Arita, whose artificial world suddenly disintegrates. He is given two choices: hand over the book or die. However, Arita chooses the third option, enrolling in the top secret magic school Royal Biblia Academy, where 6 other magical users await him. Together with Lilia, these 6 form the Trinity Seven, the elite of the school who each bolsters their own power and skill. With the ambition to save Hijiri and the help of his newfound friends, Arita stops at nothing to prevent the destruction of his beloved hometown and bring his best friend back. And High School of the Dead is basically high schoolers in a zombie apocalypse with unnatural titty mechanics.
Yes, of course.
Mans uses titties as a rest for a sniper rifle. I just say
I
that.
saw that clip.
Yeah,
I've seen it. It's funny.
her face when he
I
fires
fully
the
respect
first
it.
shot. Her face when he fires off the first shot is just priceless.
Hilarious.
And also the if you're watching the stream, the other dude in the back, he is actually named after the mangaka of Hellsing because the creator of High School of the Dead was a huge fan of Hellsing and Drifters, so his name is actually Hirano Kota, the creator of Hellsing,
That's pretty cool.
out of respect for the creator of Hellsing. And with that said, Tony, you do have first vote.
I'm gonna vote High School of the Dead just for that scene. That was really funny.
I'm also voting for High School of the Dead because of the respect given to Hirano. Cope,
Trinity 7.
Sage,
I'm also gonna go High School of the Dead. Purely for that scene. I just fully respect it.
Taco.
High School of the Dead.
And with that, High School of the Dead wins 4-1. Moving into the final match of round one, we have No Game, No Life at number 2 with an 8.13 out of 10. This is the third isekai on this list. And we have our number 15 seed with a 6.51. Why the hell are you here, Sensei?
Because I was told to be. Ha ha ha.
um, so do we need a synopsis on No Game No Life? We're all
No,
gamers,
not for me.
so we probably all should have watched this at least. Are you telling me and Tony are the only two to have watched No Game No Life?
That's what we're telling you.
Bro,
God
y'all
damn
are
it, guys.
gamers. Y'all are gamers. You need to watch this. And the thing is we do have this on Ecchi, but the Ecchi, there is not much Ecchi in this. Like, there's barely any. That's why I don't understand why it got the Ecchi tag. There's more Ecchi in freaking Naruto than No Game No Life.
That's fair.
I'd go as far as to say there's more Ecchi in Eminence and Shadow than this. That's saying something. With that said, the synopsis of No Game No Life, which it desperately needs a season two. I still want to collect the light novels so I can actually read the story. But it was done by Studio Madhouse, and Studio Madhouse did kind of implode. So, 16 sentient races inhabit this board, a world overseen by Tet, the one true god. The lowest of the 16, humanity, consists of humans, a race with no affinity for magic. In a place where everything is decided through simple games, humankind seems to have no way out of their predicament. But the arrival of two outsiders poses a change. On Earth, siblings Sora and Shiro are two inseparable shut-ins who dominate various online games under the username Blank. While notorious on the internet, the pair believe that life is merely another dull game. However, after responding to a message from an unknown user, they are suddenly transported to Discord. The mysterious sender turns out to be Tet, who informs them about the world's absolute rules. After Tet leaves, Sora and Shiro begin their search for more information and a place to stay, taking them to Elkia, humanity's only remaining kingdom. There, the duo encounters Stephanie Dola, an emotional girl vying for the kingdom's sovereignty. In desperation, she attempts to regain her father's throne by her foolhardiness, but her foolhardiness makes her goal unachievable. Inspired by the girl's motivation and passion, Sora and Shiro decide to aid Stephanie in getting Elkia back on its feet, ultimately aiming to become the new rulers of the enigmatic realm. Oh God. I just found something out that I probably was better off not knowing.
That is?
Why the hell are you here, Sensei? The manga is still publishing.
Well, I think they do develop a relationship, actually, so, I mean, makes sense.
Yeah, when it comes to 16-year-old students getting in relationships with 30-some-year-old teachers.
Listen. I can't
Don't even try
defend.
to
I
defend it.
can't
Don't
defend
even
the
try.
actions. I wasn't going to. I'm just saying it's Japan. They have weirder. Does it make it right? No, but they have weirder.
Synopsis for this. Second-year high school student Ichiro Sato has always been an average person. But that is, until he runs into some not-so-average situations with his teacher, Kana, the demon Kojima. Kojima is Sato's Japanese language teacher with a reputation for being so ruthless that even school delinquents bow down to her. One fateful day, things escalate when Sato runs into Kojima in the restroom, leading him to share an intimate encounter that makes his imagination run wild for days after. Why the Hell Are You Here, Sensei follows the daily life of Sato and his teacher as they continue to meet under similar conditions, growing ever closer with each encounter. That's just one of the three plots because it goes over three students and three teachers. And with that said, Taco, you are up first to vote.
No game, no life.
Sage.
I'm also gonna vote no game, no life.
Cope.
No game, no life.
I'm also voting for no game, no life. Tony.
No game, no life.
And there we go. We're back to sweeps. No game, no life sweeping, and that means Taco's prediction is incorrect.
I wouldn't have picked it if I knew what it was about. I picked it because of the name of the title of it. The title's
Oh, so Crunchyroll has the censored version. High Dive has the uncensored version.
I say I'm not gonna watch it anyway, but I just picked it because of the name's funny.
Of course you did.
The name's funny.
It is. I found out about it through Briggs and Tekking. Or not Tekking, Briggs and Nuxtaku. Which of course it was Nuxtaku.
Taco, I'm not gonna lie. If you didn't know what Food Wars was, you should have put it for that because my initial thought when I first heard Food Wars was, wait, there's food fighting? Like it's a war between
That's
food?
immediately what I thought.
Oh my god, the tomatoes killed all the bananas.
Like that? Would you not watch that? Would you
Oh
not
no,
watch anime about like food fighting each other?
Veggie Tales gone dark.
Taco would drop it in the first episode though, as soon as the peanut butter octopus.
What
Oh,
the
yeah.
fuck?
Butter sauce grilled octopus. How does that sound, Taco?
It's not just grilled, dried.
Was it dried as well? It was
Yes.
just. It's been a while since I've watched that first episode.
I want a dark version of Veggie Tales. That should be called Food Wars right there.
Oh, it literally would be.
That'd be incredible.
The reason it's called Food Wars is because at this prestigious cooking school, they do like food battles, kind of like Hell's Kitchen. That's why I said or not Hell's Kitchen. Is it Hell's Kitchen where they like battle each other with food
Yeah.
basically?
Yeah, you're thinking of Kitchen Nightmares when he goes in and like yeah, it's Hell's Kitchen.
You're right. Yeah, so Hell's Kitchen, but high school. So it's pretty good, but once again, the reaction, the etchiness comes from the reaction to the taste of the food.
That could be disturbing.
It is sometimes.
Fair
Like
enough.
I would say sometimes it gets very disturbing with the way that they're portrayed reacting to food, which is probably another reason why I didn't vote for it. Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Makes sense to me.
But yeah, you're not gonna get past his childhood friend's reaction to the octopus.
Probably not. What is that, first episode?
Very first episode. And then in the same
10
episode you
minutes?
have some business monger reacting to a pseudo pork roast. And
God.
that one's not as bad as the octopus reaction, but it's still bad. All right, moving into round two, match one. We have Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation versus How About to Summon a Demon Lord? As we get to back to roll, Cope. Cope is first.
Uh, um, um, how not to summon a demon lord?
How does that make you feel, Tony?
Fine. He hasn't watched Mushoku Tensei, so I mean, unless he has. But
A little bit of it, not much.
how far did you get?
I think I said last night it was like 6 episodes.
You didn't
That's
get to you didn't get to the Mana disaster yet.
okay. Then I can understand why he probably says his opinions and stuff.
Um, because what Mana disaster is at the end of core one of season one.
It was 11 episodes in? Yeah.
So he's seen almost the worst of
Should've-
Rudius when it comes to
He
perversion.
should have been when he just got moved out, right? Or maybe that was that a little early. Was that a little later? I forget.
I forget when
He's
Rudius.
somewhere, he's somewhere around there.
Have you met Did you meet Eris?
Did you meet a red-haired girl?
Yeah.
So
Okay, so
yeah, he
must
definitely
have
did
moved in.
because
Yeah.
Am I
it happens in episode 8.
Okay.
But
The
yeah,
Shadow
he
Master. And then episode 9 they go to Roxy's hometown. Episode 9 is when they go to Roxy's hometown. So he's seen a good bit of Rudius's bad side.
I was like, I understand why he doesn't like put it as high as we do because he hasn't seen.
You've seen a lot of Rudius's pervertedness. Um, he gets better with it to an extent. Um, he still worships those pair of panties, but at the end of season 1, that's when things really change for Rudius. And even in his journey on the demon realm, he's not that perverted.
No.
So you're just getting to like you're about to get to like the meat and potatoes, as Natsukaku would say from Mushoku Tensei. Next up is Sage for his vote.
Oh, I'm gonna give my vote to Tennessee.
All right, Taka.
Mashoka Tensei.
Aaron, get in the fucking O zone or D zone. Fuck you doing?
Ozone? Bro, he doesn't have to go that high in the sky.
Sorry, we're all playing fucking hockey and he's just chilling in the fucking neutral zone.
No, I'm
Leave me
laughing
alone,
at
I'm
that.
drinking a pint.
Get in the ozone. Like, oh my god, why is he going up there?
What? Tony.
Next is the goddamn stratosphere.
I want to vote for Mushoku Tensei.
Mushoku Tensei. I'm also voting for Mushoku Tensei. So Mushoku Tensei wins 4-1. Next up, we have Kill a Kill versus High School DD. I have first vote this round, and I am going to be voting for Kill a Kill. Tony.
Uh, Mako.
Taco.
Kill a kill.
Sage.
High school DFC.
Wow. And Cope.
Kill a kill.
And that Kill a Kill also wins 4-1. So the 1 seed and 3 seed both make it to the semifinals.
Hmm.
In match 3 of round 2, we have Food Wars versus Monster Musume.
No! No! Not these two together! No! Damn it!
Cope, you're up first.
Uh, Monster.
Wow. Was not expecting that. Sage.
Food Wars.
Taco.
Food Wars.
Tony.
Food Wars. Even though I really want to vote for Monster Musume.
I am also voting for Food Wars in this round. So the 1, 3, and 4 seed all made it to the semifinals. Are we gonna have a 1, 2, 3, 4 semifinal?
Funny.
We might. I'm kind of sad Monster Museum didn't make it. If it didn't go up against Angry Else, I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have voted for it.
In round 2, match 4, we have High School of the Dead versus No Game, No Life. And I am voting for No Game, No Life. Tony.
I will be voting for No Game No Life.
Taco.
No game, no life.
Sage.
High School of the Dead.
Sage just wants to be different, or he wants to prevent Cope from pity voting.
I was
Both.
thinking too.
Cope, what's your vote?
Sage ruined it. High School of the Dead.
That said, we do have a 1, 2, 3, 4 semifinal with no game, no life winning 3-2. I regret my prediction now.
What'd you predict?
I predicted Mushoku Tensei.
Mm,
I think I should have predicted for a certain video game one.
I mean, yeah.
For the main simple fact that we're all gamers here.
Yeah, but like Food Wars is in there.
Okay, and
Food Wars, I think, is better than No Game No Life, but
I'm gonna say this now while we're on the break screen. Our honorable mention this week was Bikini Warriors, but we do not have a slide for it
no
because
way. There's no way.
there's no way we can get a safe slide for that. Like, no way in hell.
That's disturbing to know.
Well, it's called Bikini Warriors, and it's about women warriors who um fight in bikinis. Like, their armor is nothing but bikinis.
Them fuckers made out of Kevlar.
So we could not make a slide for it because there's not even a promotional image that I can use and not have Twitch yell at me or YouTube. I'm sorry, I'm not as controversial as Nux. I'm not as big as we're not as big as Nux, and we're not as risk taking as Nux. And I'm first. So Mushoku Tensei versus Kill la Kill, and I'm voting for Mushoku Tensei. Cope.
Kill la Kill.
Sage.
I'm also gonna go Kill la Kill.
Taco.
Tensei.
Tony.
Shoku Tensei.
And with that, Mushoku Tensei moves on to the finals. And in semifinal number 2, we have Food Wars versus No Game, No Life. Tony, you have first vote.
Food Wars.
Taco. Oh, by the way, Sage, your prediction is gone. And Cope, your prediction is now gone.
I know I'm sad.
Taco, what's your vote? Food Wars or No Game, No Life?
My vote was pass.
Pass. Sage.
I'm gonna go Food Wars.
Cope.
Uh, Food Wars.
I'm voting for No Game, No Life. And Taco, back to you.
I'll go Food Wars.
And just like that, Food Wars wins 4-1. I guess it's a good thing I didn't predict No Game No Life.
Yep.
Now it's the bad. Now, how are you going to make this vote, Tony?
Hey, it's gonna be difficult.
And you go last, too, so you got time to think.
You think it's gonna matter?
Oh, no, wait, we got to re-roll the dice one more time.
Oh no.
Last re-roll for Mushoku Tensei versus Food Wars. Cope, you go first.
Didn't I already go first?
It's the final round.
Uh, so Food Wars versus Tensei.
Yep. The great plot and
Um,
story of Mushoku Tensei or Sexy Hell's Kitchen. I'll just say.
More to it than that.
Hell yeah!
There's
Food
actual
Wars.
plot.
Honestly, these any of the top four, I would have been happy in the finals. But did you say your vote, Cope?
Food Wars.
Food Wars. Sage.
I'm also gonna go Food Wars.
Taco.
Food Wars.
And Tony.
Food Wars.
And my vote is for Mushoku Tensei.
I did it. I win.
Don't say that yet. We haven't announced the winner yet. I mean, anyone with common knowledge can figure out who won.
And anyone who was paying attention to the stream would have known who won.
Yeah,
What's a
And
con knowledge?
but we do our thing where we do our winner
I
announcement.
know. Oh, and great because Cope's on his Xbox. I have to do it.
You didn't do bad last week.
I haven't
2 weeks.
been doing bad, I don't think, but
The first
still.
time you did it was bad.
Okay, that's because I wasn't ready and I forgot how he did it.
Yeah, it's just the soundboard.
No, I mean like I forgot that we did it like as soon as you said the name of it.
Yeah, because we don't come off the break screen until that happens.
Hmm.
And for season 2, episode 11, the winner, we still need a drum roll sound bit,
We'll get that
is
eventually.
Shokugeki no Soma Food Wars.
I was really hoping my mouse was gonna work because my trackpad sucks on this laptop.
So Food Wars is the best ecchi anime according to the Anime Madness group. Oh, and Skeletony, your prediction was correct, and you win
A new
absolutely
car.
nothing.
I win the grand prize of bragging rights.
You win this axolotl pin that I still have yet to give you.
And that's been sitting in your room for who knows how long at this point.
It's like freaking June. Hold on, we can find out real quick if we scroll up the anime merch chat.
Did you put it in there?
I didn't put the axolotl pin in there, but I know the other pins I got that day.
Ah, okay.
Oh boy. It was before I got the Naruto G Fuel FYE.
Oh, okay, so that's a long time ago then.
It was before the AOT one? No way. No, it couldn't have been.
Yeah, it was the same week because I picked you up that one the same week.
There's the immunofluid. That's Comic Con. I know I got pins too. I guess I didn't put the picture of the other pins in. Oh no, it might have been before I even created this group.
Might have been.
This chat. Yeah, it was before I created this chat. And this was created August 2nd, so it's going to be in general. Oh boy. This is going to be fun. It's still only in October. Shit. I know it was before the Netflix, the One Piece live action. Before Comic-Con, I know that. Alright, here, there's Aishaimon. It was before Gear 5th was animated.
Yeah, it was a while
Here we
ago.
go. I think I found it. No, it was the same time I got the Nagi pin that I asked Taco if he wanted.
Hmm.
It was before One Piece Day. Oh boy. It's a while ago. Okay, found it. Finally, I believe. If this is the right one, July 14th.
My goodness.
Was it that one? I could have swore the Nagi pin wasn't in part of that. I could have swore it was the same time I got the Nagi pin. I might not have put the Nagi pin in here because I was planning on giving it to Taco, but he declined.
Might have been it.
Yeah, because we're already back to the One Piece car coasters. So July 14th is what I'm going to say because that's when I had a bunch of pins. Yeah, July 14th. It has been sitting here since.
That is a long time ago.
Yeah. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the podcast. Food Wars is the best ecchi anime. Doesn't sit right with me, but it's not a bad one. Next week we will be having an off week. No wormhole stream, no madness stream. We do have a video recorded for the 29th. It's a bit of a long one because we don't know if we're gonna get another video recorded for that week. Um, enjoy your Thanksgiving, everybody. This will be posted, I believe, Tuesday this week on YouTube. Um, because I think I have the wormhole set up for Wednesday. So have a good Thanksgiving. And we will see y'all later. Any other closing words?
Adios.
Nope.
Um, don't forget to get yourself some Rogue Energy. Use the code
Like and subscribe.
Madness5.
Like and subscribe, all that mumble jumble. Hit the notification bell. Know when we upload. Leave a comment too. What do you think should have won Best Ecchi Anime?
And as always, stay humble, get rumble.